media production I'm going to discuss today in relation to representation is my favourite piece of coursework so far. This is my A2 music video, and representation is how the media shows us things about society, but through a careful mediation. I decided to make a music video which made people think about how different people feel about themselves and in different situations which may occur, such as breakups. I decided to relate representation to the genre, narrative, audience and media language, and I carried out research of different music videos during my production of my music video, and Coldplay's video The Scientist appealed to me the most as it represented someone's emotions and how they cope with the situation. I'd like to begin by discussing how my piece of coursework can be applied to Lippmann's theory of stereotypes. I would say that my product challenges the stereotypes of women in music videos, as my female performer is never dressed provocatively or acts or dances in any sexual way. Instead, my female is shown to be dressed in dark colours and is shown to be quite a dark and independent character. The stereotypes of women are usually found in R&B type videos, where the Laura Mulvey male gaze theory comes into use. This is where the women are usually shown to be what men would ideally like and therefore viewed from a male's positioning. I believe my music video challenges Mulvey's theory, as I think that I've used my female to appeal to be viewed by more by the women, as I represent her to be a strong individual who is trying to move on from her ex whilst getting ready to get her life together. I've also made my music video so that we follow the female throughout the video. This means that the video isn't from a particular sexist gaze. I also focus strongly on the types of camera angles I would be using. Instead of using the normal close-ups of the female staring into the camera for that sexual effect, I use upper body and full body shots so that I was able to view my performer as a whole and convey her to be an independent, strong, powerful woman. My music video relates to Tezvat Todorov's theory that every narrative has a structure. I've created my music video so that it can be viewed as a story, and this is so that my performer can be represented as a young girl who gets stronger throughout the video while it progresses, and this allows my audience to also understand the narrative. My video collides with Vladimir Prop's idea that all narratives have a certain character type. My music video has not a specific character type in relation to the narrative I've chosen, because instead I'm using a strong independent woman going through a breakup, rather than an emotional droopy female that would typically be used for this specific narrative. I use different locations throughout my music video to represent the moods and atmosphere and character feelings. I use Levi-Strauss's theory of binary opposites through the use of different opposing locations. One location I used was a black box, which allowed my performer to dance and show her strong feelings and passions towards the breakup. I used lyrical dancing as I thought this fitted and represented my female performer the best way. I decided to film my performer getting ready as well in a bright lit bedroom. This contrasts the dark setting used before, which represents the change in moods. The dark room represents her anger and feelings towards her situation, whereas the bright bedroom shows her relaxation and preparedness to go out. Postmodernism is represented in most media texts these days, and you can certainly see this in my own production, as the locations skip from one area to the next, which makes it disjointed. The style of the music video also jumps around, as one moment we are watching my performer dance and the next she is in a room getting herself ready. This is a hyper-real occurrence and represents them jumping from one world to the next. To conclude, I think that my media production does represent representation fairly well, and I believe that I've challenged representations in some ways, but mostly stuck to the genuine idea of representational issues and everything. I think I've perceived the media to be quite well, used postmodernism and included everything that's needed. Question 1b, representation.